You know that feeling, right? You have a goal, a project, a task, something you want to do, or maybe something you need to do. You think about it, you plan it, you visualize the finish line, and then nothing happens. You stay right where you are, stuck. We often talk about taking the first step. It sounds simple, just start, they say. But what if the real challenge isn't the first step, or the 10th, or the 100th? What if the most difficult, yet most powerful step is actually the one before the first step, the push to get moving in the first place? This is the concept of the zero step. It's not step one of your meticulously planned process. It's the action, the tiny shift in mindset that enables you to take step one. It's the act of overcoming stillness, breaking the inertia, and transforming intention into even the tiniest fragment of reality. And I'm here to tell you, the zero step is everything. Why is this initial push so incredibly hard? Well, think about the law of inertia. An object at rest stays at rest. Getting something moving requires significant energy. Our brains and bodies resist that initial jolt. Psychologically, the barriers stack up. We look at the mountain ahead, the big project, the daunting goal, and we feel completely overwhelmed. The sheer scale freezes us. Or maybe it's fear of not being good enough, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown path unfolding. Perfectionism whispers in our ear, telling us to wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect resources. And so, we get lost in analysis paralysis, endlessly planning, but never doing. The zero step is the bridge across that chasm between thinking and doing. So, what exactly is the zero step? It's often ridiculously small. It's an action so minor, you might not even think it counts. If you need to write a report, the zero step might be simply opening your laptop and creating a blank document. Not writing a word, just opening the file. If you want to start exercising, the zero step could be just putting on your workout clothes. Not leaving the house, not doing a single squat, just getting dressed. For a massive home organization project, it might be picking up one item and deciding where it goes, or simply walking into the room you need to tackle. Learning a new skill, the zero step could be opening the textbook or watching the first 5 minutes of an introductory video. The zero step is about breaking stillness. It's imperfect. It's often unseen by anyone else. Its power lies not in its magnitude, but in its mere existence. And, oh, the power it unleashes. Taking that zero step is like flipping a switch. Firstly, it overcomes inertia. You've applied the necessary force to get off the dime. Secondly, it builds momentum. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. That tiny push makes the next tiny push, and the next small step feels significantly easier. It starts the snowball rolling down the hill. Thirdly, it brings clarity. Planning is useful, but you learn the most by doing. The zero step puts you in motion, revealing the practical realities and showing you what the actual next tiny step should be, in a way that planning alone never can. It drastically reduces overwhelm. Instead of focusing on the intimidating finish line, you focus only on this single, achievable micro-action. It builds confidence. You took a step. You did something. That small win proves to yourself that you can begin. It makes the abstract goal feel real. It's no longer just a thought. It's a process that has begun in the physical world. And psychologically, taking that zero step often creates a point of no return. You've started, and there's a natural pull, a sense of commitment, that makes continuing feel more natural than stopping. So, how do we actually take this elusive zero step? The key is radical simplification. Make the first action so laughably small that it feels impossible not to do it. Lower your expectations. The zero step doesn't need to be good, right, or perfect. It just needs to happen. Try the 5-minute rule. Commit to working on the task for only 5 minutes. Often once you start, you'll keep going, but the commitment felt minimal. Time blocking a tiny slot, even just 10 minutes, just for the zero step, can work wonders. Use environmental cues. Lay out your running shoes, open the book to the right page, have the necessary software open on your computer. Make it easy to stumble into the zero step. Mel Robbins talks about the 5-second rule. If you have an impulse to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill it. When the thought, I should start that, pops up, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do something. Anything related to the zero step. Visualize only the zero step, not the whole daunting project. Just see yourself taking that one minimal action. And sometimes accountability helps. Tell someone, I'm going to take the zero step on task by time. This zero-step mindset isn't just for massive projects. You can apply it everywhere. Use it to start that difficult conversation. Just open your mouth. Use it to finally clean that messy drawer. Just pick up one item. Use it to start a new habit. Just do it for 30 seconds. It's applicable to daily annoyances and life-altering goals alike. In conclusion, we often fixate on the finish line, or even the steps in the middle. But the phase that holds the most potential, the phase that determines whether anything happens at all, is the very beginning, the zero step, the simple, often tiny act of initiating motion. It's the push that breaks inertia, the spark that ignites momentum, the action that brings clarity, and the proof that you can transform intention into reality. So, think about something you've been putting off right now. Something big, something small, something creative, something necessary. Identify your zero step. What is the absolute smallest, easiest, most imperfect action you could take right now to simply break the stillness? And then, take it. The journey of 1,000 miles truly begins not just with the first step, but with the decision and subsequent action. The zero step, to put one foot in front of the other. Unlock your potential by simply giving yourself that initial push. The zero step is everything.